major political milestone, becoming India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister. The achievement marks a significant moment in the country's political history and has drawn congratulations from leaders and lawmakers, not just from India but across the world. Among those congratulating the Prime Minister is US Senator, who praised the Prime Minister's leadership style and his years in the office. He highlighted India's progress under Modi's tenure, pointing to the country's growth, rising global influence and the stronger international partnership as well. The US lawmaker also praised India's growing role on the world stage and said that milestone reflects a period of the significant change and development for the country. He congratulated the Prime Minister on becoming the longest-serving elected Prime Minister in India's history. The achievement comes as India continues to expand the global footprint and strengthen the ties with the major countries from across the world. Let me go across to my colleague Mayank on this. Mayank, this is a big political milestone for the Prime Minister. He has become India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister, and we're learning that this has drawn congratulations from leaders, not just from the countries, from our country, but across the world. Give us more details on this.
For a country like India, it is a big milestone for any leader. And in this case, what we see is actually Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been able to serve more than 12 years. Because this record initially was held by our first Prime Minister, Prime Minister Nehru and Jawaharlal Nehru ji, and who served till 1964. Here we see actually Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already crossed those 12 years, or the number of period or the time period till which our first Prime Minister had served. Definitely, it is absolutely, it can be seen in a manner that entire world or the leadership from across the globe is congratulating a leader who is taking charge, or who is actually the Prime Minister of the biggest democracy of the world in this case. And India has been moving forward, as we have been seeing in economic terms also, because GDP and all those figures, they have been coming out in the recent time. It definitely is a big milestone for a country like India, and for definitely individually for our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Akanksha?
Please stay on with us, Mayank. We have reactions coming in. American singer Mary Milben has extended her heartfelt congratulations to the Prime Minister on becoming India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister. In fact, in her message on social media, she praised the Prime Minister's leadership style, expressed love for the journey in the office, noting that significance of the milestone is quite important. She said that achievement reflects years of the public support and the political stability in the country. Watch this.
As the tricolor flag soars proudly across the skies of India, we celebrate a historic democratic milestone and the journey of a great nation. Today, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to my friend Prime Minister Narendra Modi on becoming India's longest-serving Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi, namaste. What a deserving recognition. Your steadfast leadership, enduring commitment to the progress, unity, and aspirations of 1.4 billion Indians, alongside your unwavering vision for a stronger Bharat, has helped shape an era of transformation. From your humble roots in Gujarat to governor and now Prime Minister, you are a true testament of the Indian dream, a symbol of perseverance, courage, and faith in the nation's destiny. Furthermore, I honor your leadership in advancing the U.S.-India relationship. You have outlasted consecutive U.S. presidents, some with whom you've had great relationship, and others you have had great grace towards.
So many reactions coming in from across the world. Thanks so much, Mayank, for putting this into perspective. In fact, Prime Minister Modi has rewritten history by becoming India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister. And today he completes 4,399 days in the office. And in doing so, he replaces former Prime Minister Nehru as the longest-serving elected Prime Minister of the country. Our next report gets you more.
26 May 2014. It was a day that redefined India's political course and future roadmap. Narendra Modi earned the people's trust with his promise of taking India on board the Reform Express.
मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं संघ के प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक
It was for this promise that the people put their faith in Narendra Modi as they removed the UPA after 10 years in power.
मैं भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना सभी प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा।
"12 years on, the people of India are very much standing behind Prime Minister Narendra Modi. No wonder then, Narendra Modi has overtaken a record that was set by India's first Prime Minister. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru set a record of being India's longest-serving elected Prime Minister, spending 4,398 days in office. That record is finally broken. Prime Minister Modi now becomes the longest-serving elected Prime Minister of the country. This milestone marks yet another landmark in Modi's political career. After all, he had already overtaken former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's longest uninterrupted tenure on the 25th of July 2025. Remember, Indira Gandhi served continuously as Prime Minister for a period of 4,077 days.
The Congress party, being made up of human beings, is naturally afflicted with many human failings.
Narendra Modi is having a record-breaking tenure as the Prime Minister. He is now the longest-serving elected Prime Minister and also will hold the record of having the longest uninterrupted tenure as the Prime Minister. Not to forget, Prime Minister Modi is already the first non-Congress Prime Minister to complete 2 terms in office. And that's not all. He is also the first Prime Minister since Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to win 3 Lok Sabha elections. From the era of Jawaharlal Nehru to the tenure of Prime Minister Modi, a lot has changed in the country. And hence, these records come against the backdrop of a dramatically transformed India. When Nehru led the country in its early years after independence, India's population stood at 34 crores. By the time Narendra Modi assumed office in 2014, the population had crossed 131 crore and has since risen to over 146 crore. The scale of India's democracy has also expanded significantly over the decades. While 53 political parties contested the country's first general election in 1951, the number rose to 464 in 2014 and reached 744 in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. The electorate, which stood at around 17 crore voters during the first general election, had grown to more than 83 crore voters by 2014. And this is why Narendra Modi's record is all the more remarkable. Narendra Modi had a record-breaking tenure as the Prime Minister at a time when Indian politics is far more fragmented and competitive. The political environment is witnessing the rise of strong regional parties and challenging coalition dynamics. This is what makes Narendra Modi's tenure a lot more challenging in the present day. Under Prime Minister Modi's government, development and people's empowerment have been at the forefront. And that's why the government has focused heavily on building robust, people-centric infrastructure. During Prime Minister Modi's tenure, India has witnessed significant expansion in its educational infrastructure. The number of IITs increased from 16 to 23. From 2014, the number of IIMs are up from 13 to 21 today. The number of AIIMS institutions are up from 7 to 23 between 2014 and 2026. Under Narendra Modi, the governance environment has also undergone a profound transformation. Prime Minister Modi's tenure was under the watchful eyes of the public. His government has been under round-the-clock scrutiny from television networks, digital platforms and social media users. And that's why his record in such challenging circumstances also serves as a display of how he has managed to earn the trust of the people. As he crosses the 4,399-day mark, Modi has formally become the longest continuously serving democratically elected Prime Minister in India's history, surpassing a record that had remained unbroken for more than 6 decades.
What do you do when you want to catch the news on the move? Well, Times Play has you covered. The all-in-one OTT streaming platform by Times Network uniquely blends premium digital video entertainment with the real-time news broadcasting. Catch your favorite news channel on Times Play, available on Google Play Store and the Apple App Store as well. Thanks so much for watching.